Oh, bad
Going the
move.
wrong way.
Is that a little lily pad?
Why must you belittle me?
I'm not belittling you.
Ah.
If anything, I'm just kind of mocking the all games done quick, except that I love all games done quick. Oh, there's a heart piece in there.
I keep... This damn Xbox controller.
Trey W says, when are you going to have lifting anime babies? I don't know what that means.
I'm probably infertile. Let's face it.
Milano Dynamite is going to see a live show of Bob's Burgers in Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's awesome. Count Fucula says play Psychonauts. Oh boy. Oh boy. Rickham Robo says, thank God this game doesn't have double... Can I speak, please?
No, hang on, because it's
Rickham
really
Robo
frustrating.
says, thank God this game doesn't have double jumps. Elyse?
Oh my god. Are we still on that? We still on the double jump thing?
A lot of people are shouting out animes that we gotta watch. I haven't seen Hunter x Hunter, though it's on our Netflix
Cross
queue.
Hunter?
Sorry,
Hunter Cross
Hunter Cross Hunter. Daniel Bloodworth goes double jump burn. Hit the Bloodworth
Do not hit
siren.
the Bloodworth buzzer.
The Bloodworth buzzer. It's time for another blood drive with Bloodworth.
Do not hit the Bloodworth buzzer.
Honsternator says, James, my wife and I love to watch you and your wife play games.
Aw.
XOXO.
They should play games themselves.
You guys should play games too.
Got my flippers. Swim wherever I want.
The shout outs for Trailer Park Boys. Black Butler, I've seen a couple episodes of. I really liked it a lot. I think I stopped because you hadn't seen any of it, and I didn't want to proceed.
Really? I thought that you had seen it.
I saw several episodes. Yeah, like I watched like 6 or 7 episodes, and so instead of going back, I think one time I offered to go back, and you're like, "No, it's fine," and we watched something else and got distracted.
Classic us.
Classic us. Joker Jack James, do you watch Mandatory Update? I've seen every episode. All 50. Benson. Do you want attention? Yeah? Benson wants attention. He's gonna need you to pause your speed run and give him some attention.
If you want.
He doesn't realize
if
what's
you want
at
me to
stake.
compromise my run.
It's up to you. I mean, this is your legacy. You ever think that when you'd be dead and buried, that over your tombstone it would say, "Link to the past, speedrun world record holder"? Did you really think that?
I guess so. Yeah, I guess.
It's gonna be a lie. Throw a bomb in. Well, it's gone. Great. The fairy. Say no. What happens if you say no? I didn't.
I mean, there's no telltale game. She just gives it back to you.
Oh.
Jeez.
She calls you a liar. So what does that do now? What do you got?
I don't know why that got thrown, because I want to throw my boomerang in there.
Yeah, toss that boomerang in there. Throw an item. Oh, there you go. That's why.
There we go.
Hit.
She should upgrade my boomerang.
Trey W wants to know what kind of dog Benson is. We're not 100% sure.
Yeah, but I kind of want to do a
DNA test.
do a DNA
We're
test.
gonna
for
take
him.
blood out of your face.
So the kind fairy has upgraded my boomerang to a magical boomerang. I don't think there's anything else she can upgrade.
Do you throw a bomb in there?
Yeah, I don't. No, I think that's just the boomerang.
Newton Lex wants me to ask you if you've seen Evangelion.
Mm-mm.
No? It's been long enough. We could watch it sometime. I think I'm prepared. I'm ready. I never watched any of the movies, so I've only ever seen it with the dumb, hyper-philosophical ending.
Yeah. It's just...
They're telling you to upgrade the shield. You knew that though, right? You were just saving time?
I don't remember.
You were just saving time though? Boom! She's like, could you get the fuck out of here, please? Eric DeWitt wants to know when we'll play something all together.
Him and us.
Yeah.
I don't know. What does he want to play?
I don't know. He has an Xbox One now.
He does?
Yeah, because he plays GTA with us.
Oh.
I don't know. Look at your cool shield. Nope, doesn't work. I don't know what we could play. We tried to play Borderlands.
Yeah.
The prequel. Eric, just you send us a list of games that you have.
Yeah.
And then we'll try and figure out what game we can play with. Lawrence still wants to play Borderlands, the pre-sequel, with us. He says he has it from GameFly.
I really thought that we would play more of that game than we did.
Well, I think what we should do is we should just play it and not live stream it, because we can play it and not live stream it, but then if something cool is going to happen or we're going to try something cool, we'll live stream that, because it's not... I don't think it's good live stream material. And especially not in split screen.
Do you think this game's good live stream material?
Yeah, I think this is... People love retro games. People love old games. Old and busted games.
Excuse you?
Sorry.
I guess I can... trying to figure out what I should do next.
Mojo Man Max just typed Legend of the Legendary Heroes Best Anime.
That sounds about right. I need to get the bottle from the hobo under the bridge. But I always forget what the best way of doing that is.
He's just down on his luck. Your pendant's up there flashing.
I think I have to... I have to go to the very southeast corner of the map. No, how do I do it? Hang on.
Prontash wants to know who my favorite director is. I don't know. I'm gonna have to probably say...
Hayao Miyazaki.
Hayao Miyazaki?
Hayao Miyazaki.
I'm gonna probably say probably Wes Anderson.
P.T. Anderson you like, but he's been
like
crapping him out lately.
I still like the movies he's making. I think they're harder to enjoy. Like Boogie Nights is one of my top 3 favorite movies of all time. But that movie is like fun to watch for the most part, whereas There Will Be Blood is admittedly an amazing movie, but it's kind of hard to watch. Block it with your shield. What's the point of that shield if you're not blocking shit with it? And then The Master is kind of the same way. I don't know. I used to, when I was younger, I'd be like, oh, this is my favorite director, but now I just don't know. I just like a lot of different movies.
I always think Quentin Tarantino makes good movies.
Oh yeah, Quentin Tarantino. But then it's like, okay, but he doesn't make movies as often. So does that count against him because I get less material? Wes Anderson has
Wes Anderson, I guess.
He has a pretty good repertoire, and it doesn't feel like anymore.
Shit,
what was he doing in that bush? Strike him down.
Whatever, I'm just gonna drink this.
And then you get some more right there from that witch. Newton Lex wants to know what I expect from the new Terminator movie. A lot of people don't like the idea of it. I think it looks pretty dumb. We'll see. I'm not invested in it at all. Terminator 2 I think is awesome. Terminator Salvation was horrible for me, because of how they had to constantly remind you that it's a Terminator movie, and that's what this new Terminator movie looks like. Also, I have a theory that Arnold Schwarzenegger is not going to be in that movie for nearly as much as it seems. I think it's going to be like, I think it may be like a couple scenes with him doing fights and stuff, but for the most part, he's not going to be in the movie. Mark my
I think
words.
that's pretty fair.
Also, I saw the Fantastic Four trailer today.
Yeah, I watched it when I woke up this morning.
I'm going to also say that I feel like that movie is going to be 75 to 80% them doing dumb BS and character stuff, and then only 25% is it going to be them as the Fantastic Four.
It seems like
cool
they're
things.
trying to make it very X-Men.
Yeah,
the new X-Men
which they shouldn't.
reboots.
I was thinking about it, and I was like, it does look like they're trying to make it very X-Men. But the reason X-Men worked is because they already started with everyone being superheroes. You know?
Yeah, this one looks like it takes itself very, very seriously. And X-Men, as serious as it kind of was, it still had like Quicksilver was really funny.
Oh, Days of Future Past.
And like Wolverine always kind of has his like couple moments where he does something, you know.
Like when he had sex with that woman and then killed all the people that were trying to just bring her home. No, but my big thing is I feel like the X-Men movies, like especially the first one, is very slow, but it doesn't feel slow because you're watching a dude who has blades in his hands, you know? Like, it's a guy who shoots beams out of his eyes. So even if you're just getting to know him, he still already is a guy who shoots beams out of his eyes. So it feels less boring, even if it's, you know, the same amount of conflict or whatever. I might have to go get some chocolate or something over there.
Get some grapes.
Chocolate break, but first, let's check the clock. We're at 40 minutes. Why don't you walk everyone through your strats?
Well, right now I'm trying to figure out how to get under this bridge to get a bottle from this hobo. It's not really crucial at all to anything I need to be doing in the game. I just like collecting all 4 bottles. It doesn't save me time. Maybe in the long run it will save me time because I will be able to contain potions in said bottles.
You have some chocolate milk over here. I'm coming back. This stream is brought to you by dark chocolate covered almonds in Benson. When you need a dog, call Benson. Eric DeWitt says, Elyse, I'm almost done with Yes Please. It's so good.
Oh, Amy Foley's book? It is very good. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Eric.
Dermy Derm says Birdman equals the greatest superhero of all time. You mean Harvey Birdman? Stefamon says, James, can you ask Adam if I can have his Pikachu Kigurumi? It's an emergency. I don't know what that is.
Yes, is that like his Mizawagi?
Oh boy.
But for dudes?
Decidian says, where can I find a wife that likes video games? Right here. Here's one. You find the hobo yet?
Yeah, here he is.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
The scene from the Dennis the Menace live action movie with Christopher Lloyd. Where he basically kidnaps Dennis and then takes him under a bridge and then Dennis tortures him to death.
Yep, and then gives him a bottle.
And give him a bottle. Latchy1212 wants to know what my favorite Will Ferrell movie is. His is Semi-Pro.
Ugh. Sorry, I didn't mean it that
I'm
way.
not gonna hate on people's personal preferences like that.
Yours is Stranger Than Fiction, I think.
Uh-huh. I was gonna try and think of something.
I wasn't trying to hate on his personal preference. I didn't mean that.
The Ice Storm. What is that one?
What?
I mean, the first time I saw Anchorman, I laughed a lot.
Anchorman is probably. I mean, we've seen it so many times. but it's probably his best movie. Step Brothers.
He still has funny moments in all of his movies that I don't necessarily think are funny. Like, what is his racing one?
Oh, Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights. That movie, for the most part, isn't that funny, except when he pretends like he can't walk.
Mm-hmm.
He can't walk, and then to show him, and they're like, there's nothing wrong with him. Like, he's fine. He's just pretending like he can't walk. He thinks he can't walk. And then to show them that he has no feeling in his legs, he stabs himself with a knife. And then he starts screaming, and it's just frantic screaming, and Michael Clark Duncan and John C. Reilly all screaming. And then Michael Clark Duncan takes another knife, and he's gonna try and pry out the one knife with the second knife, but then he just stabs him with another knife.
Michael Clark Duncan, gone too soon.
R.I.P. What a life lived.
What a life lived.
Julio4291 says, "Hola, James. ¿Cuál es tu peculiar de terror favorita?" My favorite horror film.
Oh, I was gonna translate that.
Is...
I took a year of Spanish, so...
Oh.
What can I say?
J Flashblade wants to know what your favorite Adam Sandler movie is.
I don't know. Are you elbowing me?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Stop
get you to
it!
answer.
I'm trying to play the game!
Oh, sorry. Does that make you go faster?
No.
Oh.
Just keep your grape hands...
This stream is not brought to you by grapes. It's brought to you with chocolate almonds and Arnold Palmer's. When your wife leaves her drink around, have an Arnold Palmer. Oh man, some condensation dripped right on my penis.
Is Bloodworth still there?
Quick, do a blood drive. Newton Lex wants to know if I've seen Pain and Gain. Yes, I love Pain and Gain. I saw that in theaters. That movie was awesome. And I've watched it again since, and it's still awesome. And I've been trying to get Elyse to watch it. She's not interested.
I mean, the thing is, I feel like I get it.
You don't get it. Pain and Gain is awesome.
I get what it's gonna be.
No, you don't get it. And The Rock is so good. Oh, nice. Who got that up there? It's like in the ghetto when you throw shoes and they get around the wires, except it's rupees. Whereas you might think of them
because we've
coins.
been watching The Wire.
We have been watching The Wire. Favorite Michael Jordan movie? Hard to say. He's got such a repertoire. I would say Space Jam, but that's more of a Bill Murray vehicle.
Come here from me, bitch.
This is a question for you from Ciroc 2014. Would you bang Zero Suit? Are we just saying that? Because I could make a few calls. Choose your words carefully. Now I just want to watch some anime.
I'm gonna go to bed soon.
What? What time is it?
In fact,
It's 9:30.
I feel like most of our chat should go to bed soon. I'm getting tired. Think about it.
You know, we have to stream kind of late just based off our schedules. Depending on what time we come up. I'm so sorry. I might need a massage. Make a note. Please make a note of my schedule. Massage. Can you get the sword yet?
No.
Why not?
I need to get all the pendants to do that.
Oh, we'll go get the pendant. What is this BS? You're supposed to be doing speedruns.
I'm trying to think of...
Bloodworth says, y'all ask if I'm here and don't respond or get me an Arnold Palmer. A blood drive! Boo! Oh, Benson thought he was talking to him. Homicidal Baby says we should stream Mario Party sometime. Maybe we'll get it for the Wii U.
My favorite Mario Party minigame is Burn Style.
Which one is that?
It's in it's one of the GameCube ones. I don't remember which number though. I just thought it was a very comical name for a very ridiculous little minigame. Oh man, I'm getting my ass handed to me
KMZ wants to know if Spool ever gave me a Psychonauts background for Steam. I don't think so. I know I have one that I earned by putting in trading cards. I got all these Psychonauts trading cards, but it was the background for the insane asylum, which is like the dirtiest, least interesting location in all of the Psychonauts. But Polapse528 wants to know why I dislike The Last of Us. I'm on record several times explaining why.
I don't care for The Last of Us.
Elyse doesn't like it either. We played it together, so we may have influenced each other.
I don't know which one it is. This one?
Short answer is we found it to be conventional in terms of narrative.
The AI were pretty awful, and I don't feel like talking about The Last of Us.
I was just saying, if you like it, fine.
Yeah, if you
no
like
problem.
The thing is, it's not a bad game.
It's a very well made game. Can't you block these things with your shield? What's the point of your shield if it doesn't do anything? It's a very well made game, but the things that they chose to focus on don't matter to me at all when it comes to a game being fun or good.
One of these.
Someone said we should live stream The Last of Us, explaining what we dislike about it. We would, except we sold our copy. Remember when I messaged you and I said, hey, there's a deal. If we trade in our copy of Last of Us, we can get a second PS4 controller, and then have $2 left over to spare. And you were like, why are you talking to me? Do it already. Wrong one.
I don't know which one it is.
Is it the one that's covered by rocks? Are you supposed to pull it from the back or the front? I think the front.
I don't remember what the secret is.
I feel like this is not very good for time. I think it's the one with the rocks. Let me pull the one with the rocks. Yeah, get those out of there. Snatch that. Maybe it's not that one. Nope,
I don't remember. Does anybody know which gravestone it is?
Gravestone?
No, I said gravestone.
Oh. I don't see anyone saying which one it is.
Is this a secret in the dark world, maybe? And I just am thinking it's...
JForce20 says, so what did I miss? Did she beat the second dungeon? Barely.
I'm gonna go to the third dungeon.
People want to know if we're gonna live stream from the squat rack. I'm telling you, squat rack, a bench, some weights. That's all we need.
Who's we?
Me. Nick Beeston says, my boy James, you ever watch Beetleborgs? Yeah, I watched Beetleborgs when I was younger, and I thought it was dumb. And then I had a job. So I've seen basically every single episode of Power Rangers. That's all seasons, up to Samurai, which I think is season 20. And I did that because I had a job which entailed doing that. And so also part of it, because they were all made by the same company, was watching Beetleborgs. And so watching it as an adult, I can objectively say that Beetleborgs is terrible and not good. And VR Troopers is only slightly better. You're taking them the wrong way! Oh, Benson, that's enough. Jay Flashblade says James could probably lift more than Arnold. He's talking about Arnold Palmer, which is a great time for an Arnold Palmer break.
Oh my gosh.
The best part of an Arnold Palmer is it's a warm summer day. Go out to the links, drink some lemonade mixed with iced tea.
We're losing viewers because
What?
you're chatting about your Arnold Palmer.
We're fine. We're at 53 minutes. How much more time do you need to finish this game? Because I think you may have missed the mark.
I'm gonna need probably 4 more hours.
Oh boy, 4 more hours. Where are you taking this old man?
Now watch this. He gives me the mirror.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, great. But then he makes me stand here. And then he shuffles off in there.
Well, he could have invited you inside. Is Spool still streaming? Oh, what am I saying? Of course he is. Newton Lex says, Elyse, would you like to get James Willems action figure?
Yeah, I would.
Scuba Steven says, James, how would Elyse feel about a threesome with Munt? That depends on who the third person is. Parky110 asks how we like Dying Light.
I had really high hopes for Dying Light because I thought there was a lot about it that was cool. But I haven't played any of the finished game yet.
Yeah, we played it at what was it, Eurogamer?
Mm-hmm.
We played it briefly at Eurogamer. And it's cool. It reminds me a lot of Dead Island, which you can take that for whatever you want. I think it's more fully fleshed out than Dead Island. But I was playing Far Cry 4 the other day. I think I mentioned this on a live stream or something. I was playing Far Cry 4 the other day, and I was sitting there going like, there's so much to do in this game. The world is so expansive. Why do I need zombies? And so I just played it like thinking that, and I was like, this game is a lot of fun, and it's first person, and you can run around and do anything, fly and drive and all the stuff. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not dying for Dying Light. You see that? See what I'm saying?
I was also just really hoping that Techland would get a chance to make the game they wanted to make, following the whole like Dying Light or Dead Island debacle, and that it would be kind of a positive thing for them. Which, yeah,
I think it's probably good. I haven't seen. Have you seen reviews for it?
I mean, I haven't seen like any reviews that are just limitlessly glowing, you know.
The Drunk Llama wants to know if there's any plans on going to PAX Australia. At the moment, we don't have any plans. Well, I don't know when that is, though. I don't know when PAX Australia is, though. We've been talking about how it would be awesome to go to Australia for something. PAX Australia, probably.
Awesome. Australia.
Australia! Foster's is Australian for Foster's. Because it's a brand.
Oh, I went back the wrong way. What am I doing?
Yeah, where are you going?
Where
Is this the fastest route?
Hang on,
Really?
hang on.
Are you getting speedrun fatigue? Maybe check your map.
No, I guess there's something there in the Dark World.
Oh my gosh, you gotta get the pendant. What did that mirror do? Oh, good strats.
Oh, I fell down the hole.
Is that part of it?
It took me back to the beginning. Okay.
Good strats.
There we go.
That's frame perfect. Everyone in the room claps. Not Benson, though. He's unimpressed.
He's lying in his bed thinking, when are we going to sleep?
That's 90%. He has two trains of thought. We come home from work and he goes, I'm so excited to see you guys. When am I going to eat?
Look at that. Look at that little shuffle.
How does that work? And then once we feed him, he goes, hey, I'd like to play for a little bit. But then he only plays for 5 minutes. He gets bored. And then from that point on, it becomes, when are we going to sleep? He wishes it was right now. Look at his face. Newton Lex says that I look like John McGinley. And I asked if I like the actor. I'm aware that I look like John McGinley.
Who's John McGinley?
He's the doctor from Scrubs, and he's in Office Space. And he is, I think, like a soldier.
I knew he was the doctor from Scrubs.
He's a soldier in some movie that seems really out of place. I never really got into Scrubs.
Me neither.
Never got into it. Can't you throw a bomb down or something?
Nope.
But I don't have anything against him, so that's good. They're asking if we plan on playing Dragon Age Inquisition. Someday. I
don't know that I'll ever. I'm actually looking forward to trying The Witcher 3.
Ooh.
Bloodworth gave me a big like hype rundown, and now I've
But is there gonna be sex in that game? You gonna have sex?
I guess. I mean, if it happens, right?
You gotta make it happen. You can't have that kind of attitude. Sex is for closers. Or close off. Let's see. People are talking about John McGinley. Is John C. McGinley?
Oh yeah, maybe.
I think it's John C. McGinley. Stefan wants to know if I'm going to challenge Blaine from Rooster Teeth to a rematch at RTX this year. Absolutely not.
You won't?
One, I only found out about that event. What was it? 24 hours.
Blaine was like training for it.
He was training for it. He knew about. Oh, what a waste! Is that faster? He was training for it, but it ultimately doesn't matter because he would have destroyed me either way.
He's younger than you. You're pretty old.
What he's spry. The funny thing is how disappointed Bruce was in himself. He was really upset.
Yeah.
His numbers were not as good as he wanted them to be, and so he was pretty disappointed in himself. I at least did a lot of push-ups, and I was a little bit hungover for at least one of them, but so is Blaine. I don't know. I don't have anything to prove. All right, Blaine can have his victory. Beautiful Blaine.
Okay, I need the Master Sword for this. Yeah.
Is this what you're doing is the fastest way? Let's check the time.
Well, no.
Arnold Palmer time check. 1 hour, 1 minute. That's not very good.
Well, I mean, I'm at the third palace, though.
Alright, let's get that pendant. Do you think you can finish this third palace?
I think we should wrap it up here.
Really? At the third palace?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Alright, guys.
What time is it? It's 9:52.
Not 10 yet.
These guys gotta go to bed, too.
Alright.
I gotta go to bed.
Alright, well, Elyse wants to pause the video. Stop the clock! Hold on, stop the clock. 1 hour, 1 minute, 42 seconds. That's where the timer is currently set.
I do make my own Arnold Palmers. I brew iced tea and I buy lemonade and I put them together.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, thanks
you make
for
this
watching.
This is a lot of fun. I like this because
Really?
you play, and then I can just look at the chat and talk with people and
Because you
stuff.
get to be on and you get to...
No, it's because I get to just it's fun because I just get to talk with people in the chat.
I like playing this game. I'll play this game any day. I actually might do another run at work.
A second run? Is
Maybe,
this just a warm up? Are we just watching a warm up for the true?
It was Ben Moore's idea for me to actually.
Has he been watching his streams?
Maybe, I hope so.
Well, I hope so too. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. I enjoy playing this.
Maybe
I don't like the pressure.
I don't know if we can do it tomorrow night, but maybe Thursday or something, or maybe if there's time over probably not on Saturday. I don't know. We'll try and we'll let you guys know. Obviously, keep an eye on Twitter. We'll let you guys know when we're gonna do the live stream.
Yeah.
And we'll continue. We promise not to play any without you.
And thanks for watching, because I probably wouldn't be playing this again right now if it wasn't.
I wouldn't
to,
stand
stream
for it. I certainly wouldn't stand for it.
If you guys would rather just watch James play something, you can tweet at him and say, James, Elyse is alright, but we'd rather watch you play.
At some point, maybe this week, I might play Battlefield 4 with Adam, Bruce, Lawrence, and Sean, because